Good morning and welcome to our daily devotion. If the lighting's off today, I apologize. I've got every light on in my house. It is very early in the morning while I'm doing this, and the sun hasn't even come up yet. But I wanted to get an early start before my kiddos got here. I usually try to film things ahead of time, and I didn't get that done today. So now we're going to film it before the kids get here at 4:45 in the morning. So I was thinking and asking the Lord what to talk about this morning. And a conversation that I had with my daughter really kind of helped me a little bit. And she was talking to me yesterday, and she was telling me about my granddaughter who is 2, and she's become quite the handful. And so my daughter was calling her to come eat dinner, come to the table, and she just stopped in the trash. She says, "No, Mommy, I don't want to come eat. I'm going to go play with my toys now. Bye." Well, my granddaughter soon found out what the verse in the Bible means when it says in Colossians 3:20, "Children, obey your parents in everything, for this pleases the Lord." Now, how does that pertain to us? Well, when she was telling me about this, it kind of struck me because I felt a little bit of guilt. And the reason I felt a little bit of guilt is because how many times have I told the Lord, "No, Lord, I don't want to do this now. I want to go do my own thing." And we're all human and we all do it. But how many times do we say, "God, I don't want to do your will. I don't want to do what you want me to do. I can't do it, I want to do what I want to do," instead of what pleases the Lord. Because ultimately, He is our Father, and He is the one that we have to listen to. And I keep reading the scripture over and over, because you have to admit that many times our will is against God's will. And it just struck to me, "Children, obey your parents, for this pleases the Lord." And we all want to please the Lord, but sometimes we just can't do it because we're all like sheep. And I found another verse, and let me flip to it right quick. It says, Isaiah wrote, "We all, like sheep, have gone astray. Each one of us has turned to our own way." And that's Isaiah 53:6. Our way opposed to God's way. And the thing is, we've been given the ability to make a choice. He's not going to force us to follow His way. He gives us free will. And there's another scripture I found too. I don't know why I keep taking my glasses off. I had it marked. Let me get to it right quick. It's Romans 12:1. He tells us to present our bodies as a living sacrifice to the Lord. But the problem with living sacrifices is they keep crawling off this altar. Every day we need to come to the Lord and ask, "What do you want me to do today, Lord?" And that's why we need to present ourselves to the Lord each and every day. We need to present ourselves to the Lord to do His will and ask Him, "God, what do you want me to do today?" Because if we don't ask, we won't know. And we tend to go our own way and do our own things, and sometimes that messes us up really bad. And I know it messes me up really bad. So, children, obey your parents, for this pleases the Lord. And in our case, we need to obey our Father, and we need to do His will instead of our own will. And as my granddaughter found out, doing her own thing and not obeying her mommy, she got consequences for it. And when we do our own will, sometimes we receive consequences too. God may not reach down here and spank us, but we reap the benefits of what we sow. And when we sow our own will instead of God's will, sometimes the benefits are not what we want them to be. So just remember to present yourself to the Lord each and every day and ask Him, Lord, what would you have me do today? Thank you so much for joining me again for another daily devotion. I will see you again tomorrow. God bless and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.